It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, this topic comes from JT and Little Uzi. They allegedly got into an argument where she threw her phone at him, and then she ran out the awards, and he chased her. And we're asking about public fights, the worst public fight you got into with you and your spouse. 800-585-1051. Charlamagne, you and your wife got into a public spat?
Never. Me and my wife have never, ever gotten into a public spat. Not that I can remember. Now, mind you, we've been together 25 years, but that ain't even our style. That's definitely not her style, and that's definitely, not my style. So, nah, I've never been in no public spat.
Yeah, me neither. Me and my wife never got into it in the public. If there is a problem, a situation, we just hold it down until we get home, and then when we get home, we discuss and handle what we got to handle at home. But we never get into a public spat or in front of anybody, anything like that. We'll hold our composure until we get back to the crib, and then we'll discuss what we need to discuss.
Word.
But like you said, we've been together so long. I don't know if there was something early on. I don't remember. But
I don't recall that.
Anything.
But that's
not
not.
me neither.
Yeah, that's not my demeanor. That's not her demeanor. So that's not even how we get down. I think that it either has to be an extreme circumstance for something like that to happen, or you dealing with extreme personalities that wild out like that in public regardless. You know what I mean? Yeah. I've never. That's never been us.
All right. Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hi, it's Rainy.
Hey, Rainy. Good morning. We're talking about a public spat between you and your spouse. You got one for us?
Yeah, got a couple, but I guess the worst one, it went too far. You don't get somebody involved with your kids that don't have nothing to do with that. So we got into an argument. He told another female to take my kids and get in the car and drive off with them. I'm a mom. You don't play with my kids like that. That's fighting words right there. So, we got into a little fight, and it got really bad because he got a weapon. We didn't have fights before. I can handle my own, but it's not fair when you got a weapon. I'm using his.
What kind of weapon did he pull on you?
He pulled a gun.
Jesus Christ.
And
hopefully you left after that point, or you called the police and you got out of there, right?
I absolutely left. That was the last time we dated anything. I went into hiding for a little while. He was trying to track me down, but
Jesus.
I definitely left that situation alone.
All right. Well, thank you, Mama, for sharing your story. Jesus. Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hey, what's your name, bro?
My name is Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis. We're talking about some public fights you got into, a public spat that you got into with your spouse. Talk to us.
All right, so this one time, me and my woman was going to the gas station, and then we had some words back and forth over some petty. I can't really recall what it was, but anyway, so we get to tussling inside the car. We swing at each other here and there. Then I get out the car like I'm about to get some gas. You acting crazy. So I go to the gas station. She get mad and come in the gas station. We start fighting in front of the clerk and the customers that's in the gas station. Yeah, the clerk like, oh, y'all need to get out. I'm gonna call the police. And I ran out, and she picked me up down the street from the gas station, and we started laughing about what happened in the gas station.
Y'all, that's that toxic love that y'all find attractive, huh?
Hey, we talked at the time point, but nah, it ain't toxic no more.
That's good. I'm glad y'all grew out of that.
Absolutely. Hello, who's this?
This is Darius from Detroit.
Hey, what's up, bro? We're talking about you and your spouse getting into a public spat. Talk to us about it.
What up, though? So, yeah, man, this was about 10 years ago. Me and an ex-girlfriend, we arguing, and guy come around the block, say something to me. I know what he said. I'm in the middle arguing with her. He spins back around the block. Then I notice I'm like, it's the same car again. He pulls up, says something else. So now I had to pay attention to him. I'm like, what is he talking about? In an open area, I'm arguing with my girl, but why is this your business? And all of a sudden, I position myself because I'm kind of out in the open. So I kind of position myself to where I'm not so open. And all of a sudden, I just see a flash of light. And that's how I realized he was shooting at me. I was shooting at him. It was pretty crazy. So Yeah, that's how I go down in Detroit over light-skinned girls, I guess. I don't know. But Envy, man, I just want to tell y'all, though, too, man, I love the show.
No. You ain't gonna just you ain't gonna just go talk to Envy after saying something like that.
Charlamagne, yo, honestly, I can't believe I'm talking to y'all brothers, man. I love y'all brothers, man.
We love
what
you
y'all
too.
doing for the culture. Absolutely.
We love you too, but you mean we're talking about public spats. We talking about JT throwing a phone at Uzi. You talking to us about gunshots and light-skinned girl? What's up, man?
It got kind of crazy. It get kind of crazy in Detroit from time to time.
So
you know what I'm saying? East side from the east side. You know what I'm saying? 7 Mile. It get kind of wild. Like I said, I was just arguing with my girl. My man came around the block, said something. He came back and he spun the block, and I guess he felt like, no, he gonna make me stop arguing with my girl. And he wanted to shoot at me.
What does complexion have to do with this?
Oh, you know how people acting over light-skinned girls don't know how to handle themselves sometimes. I don't know. It's something in the air with them. I don't get it. I don't get it.
That is not true, sir. I am a stern believer in the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Absolutely, but some people don't understand that.
Yeah, I've always liked dark-skinned women. I don't know what complexion has to do with your ass being crazy enough to be shooting at somebody over any woman. Of any complexion.
I don't know why they shoot. It was my woman. Well, I don't understand why you want to shoot at me over my woman. I don't get it.
But what does
never will.
Well, he was probably trying to paint the picture, but I will say this: he probably seen you arguing and was trying to stop you because he thought you was doing something to her. He's probably trying to.
No, it was me. Actually, it was my cousin and his wife was with me too. And when he came back around the block, my cousin was walking across the street and he almost hit him. That's what made me notice that my man came back around the block again. So I'm like, what's going on with this dude? And he started shooting at me. You know what I'm saying? So
I really
it was wild.
I want better for you, my brother. I am praying for you.
Listen. I've been married. Yesterday was my 1 year. Yesterday was my 1 year marriage anniversary to my beautiful wife. Want to give a shout out to her, Sherry. My beautiful wife, love her. You know, we've been together. We've been together for 8 years, married for 1. I love that woman. And I can't explain to you how much I love that girl.
All right, my brother.
Jesus.
That was the craziest story. What the hell did complexion have to do with him getting shot at? I ain't never heard that ever in my life.
800.
You know how people get over light-skinned girls. Nigga, no.
We're talking JT and Little Uzi Vert. JT threw a phone at Little Uzi during the BET Awards. She ran out. Obviously, they got into an argument. So we're talking about a public spat between you and your spouse. Let's discuss. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Call me. Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic. Come on. 800-585-1051.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about JT and Little Uzi. They allegedly got into a little altercation at the BET Awards where she threw her phone at him. She ran out. He chased her out. They got into an argument. So we're talking about a public argument, a public situation. You got into it with your spouse. 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Troyana from Columbus, Ohio.
Hey, good morning. We're talking about a public spat that you got into it with your spouse.
Good morning. Good morning, DJ Envy and Charlamagne.
Peace, Queen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Blessed, black, and highly favored.
Okay, well, so the argument that I got into publicly, I was in the car with my baby that I had picked him up from work, and me and my cousin was talking, and he got mad about the conversation me and her was having. So he threatened to throw my phone out the window when we got to the light to get onto the freeway. I'm like, forget this. I got out the car, I put the car in park, and grabbed my baby, and I threw his shit out the car, and I was like, I'm about to just walk. And he was like, okay, well, you can get in the car back, and I just pulled off and left him on the side of the road.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you something, man. Y'all got problems. This is crazy. All I'm hearing is violence and lots of it.
Let's go to another phone line. Hello, who's this?
Marie.
Hey, Marie, we're talking about a time where you and your spouse got into a public spat.
So my worst public argument was when we was in the club
and we got into an argument. So, of course, I asked for my keys back, and he threw them in the air. So, of course, they just flew everywhere on the floor. So now I'm on my hands and knees in the club searching for my damn keys.
Hands on my knees, shaking hand with them out there.
Hands on my knees, yeah. So that was my crazy topic right there. But let's that one alone.
Did you get all your keys that day?
Except for my bottom key.
Oh,
that
okay.
was okay. And my son just wants to say hello to y'all. He listens to y'all every day. He's 7 years old. He's just excited to say hello.
Hi,
What's his name?
Breakfast Club.
What's up, young
Hey,
king? How are
good
you?
morning.
How are you, brother?
Good.
What you
You on your
doing?
way to camp? You on your way to camp?
No, I'm going to my school.
Or you
Y'all
going
still
to
in school? Or you in summer school?
No, New York ends tomorrow.
Oh,
New York is
got you.
Charlamagne
Okay.
just tried to put your kid in summer school. You see what he tried to do there, Mama?
I know, right? He did good. He's going to the 3rd grade. He's good. Charlamagne, don't do my boy like that.
Well, I was projecting. I went to summer school like 3-4 years in a row, man. You know, from about 7th grade to about 10th grade, I was all summer school. Okay.
Jesus.
Charlamagne, can I just say before anything, this is the topic I was talking about before with the DP and the Jen Jones and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Let's not hype that up because, as Buster said, we don't want no petty beefs, and we know where to go when we messing with a crew like Jimmy. So let's just keep it copacetic.
That's true.
See, that's what I said, right? That's exactly what I
You're right.
said.
Yeah. So Charlamagne, you can't say you want everybody to love each other, and you like, nah, Jimmy got to come harder. No, let's just play it out the way we play it out and keep it cool.
You're right, but I was just looking at it from a rap perspective because I think that Jim Jones and Pusha T are both grown-ass men who know where not to take it. You know what I mean? Like I think
100%, but we also do got grown-ass men out here that still take it places.
that's right.
Bro,
You're right.
Jim said Pusha sold crack to his own brother.
Okay, we just gonna let this one die down, hopefully.
Yeah, let's just let it go. Let's just let it go.
I don't. Maybe Jim got inside
Exactly.
information. I
Yo,
don't know.
shut up, man. Yo, shut
don't
up.
know.
All right, thank you, Mama.
It's rap
What's
though.
the-
No,
what's
you're
the
right. Yo,
moral of the
listen,
story?
no, you're right. You're right. I mean, you're right. That it is rap, and rap historically has gotten so disrespectful that people do take it there. I just can't see them two brothers doing that at this stage in their life. But who knows?
Yeah, okay.
Who
Okay.
knows?
All right.
The moral of the story is, man, stop all this violence against each other. That's all I heard. We said spat, right?
Yeah,
we ain't say
didn't
nothing
say
about
fights.
y'all
We
talking
say
about
shootings.
shootouts. You know what I mean? Like we said spat. Jesus, our board out Red goes, I just want y'all to know there's nothing but domestic violence on these calls, right? The whole phone lines that are lit up, every call is domestic violence. Like,
Jesus.
damn.
All right. We just meant like little arguments. Like, that's it.
Spat. Look up the
Damn.
definition of spat, people.
All right. Now, when we come back, we got your rumor report. We got to talk Rihanna. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.